Hello everyone, welcome back to Motorsport Manager. My name is Pangoduck. Well, well, bloody first place, wasn't it? I'm still recovering. That was nuts. I can't believe it. It's gonna feel so bad this race when we're like back in the bottom half of the standings after the race. But never mind. That was brilliant. So good. Such a good ending to that race. Really incredible. Really happy. Right, let's move on. Stop gushing. Right. So we're off to Munich again, where apparently it's going to be hot. Well, at least sunny, so I assume hot. Obviously, don't have a forecasting center, so we don't really know. Mediums and softs, 25 laps. Okay. Okay, right. I've made a decision because Mr. Tynan here. Mr. Tynan is going out of contract, correct? After this race, yes. Now, here's the thing. I know he's got really good refueling and fixing, but tyres of 2 just makes him almost useless. And yes, he can do the front jack, and that's what he's doing now. But it's just not worth it, in my opinion. But it's just not worth it. So we're actually, even though he's got 95 stamina, I've decided to take a risk on this mistake-prone, poor stamina guy with the high stats. It's the highest stat person we've ever had come in here, and I'm just going to roll with it. It does, and he is going to be the only person, break, that I allow to be below 80 stamina, obviously. We're just going to take a flyer on it, for fun, more than anything, really. And I don't really want to renew this guy because of what I've just discussed. So I just thought, well, sod it. Let's swap them out. Hopefully I don't regret spending that money. Now, should we waste him on the front jack? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe Kane. Then again, he's got amazing front jack. You know what? Screw it. We'll leave him on there. Right. Come on. Move on. Move on. We got things to do. So our sponsors, just out of interest then, because we took the 7th or above and got a bonus of 600,000, we could have got double that. Thanks to our first place. Granted, we finished second, really, but someone did something illegal, and that gave us first. And we could have had this one, which would have been even more. But look, you cannot predict that. I will be going with this sponsor again because we're not gonna get a podium this race, guaranteed. Anyway, let's get that car fixed, shall we? Let's get that fixed and ready. Can't believe it though. So good. Excellent, excellent result. How are we doing? We don't have anything. Yeah, we're still working on this a bit. Oh yeah, and we just thought we'd keep getting that gearbox up. And I think we'll just keep doing that for another couple of days. Just 3% a day, that's fine. Until the engine's done. I think we'll just carry on with that. That's absolutely fine. Finish scouting a driver. Really don't care. You are running out of stuff to do. Is there any more unattached drivers? No. Oh, actually, there is one. Alex Baldwin. You could just go ahead and scout the other people in our league, although you've still got scouting information on almost all of them. We don't have Sabato for some reason. What about the division above us? All right, why don't you just crack on with a bit of that? We might, as long as we remember to come out. Whoops, come and clear her queue out. You know, when, oh my gosh, at the end of the season when we want her to scout. How many people are in this damn thing? When we want her to scout more unattached drivers, we'll clear the queue out. Right. Let's get this bloody engine finished. There we go. Marvellous. So I think now that brings us to having built 2 of everything, right? Brakes, engine, gearbox, rear wing, suspension. Yes. Let's immediately start work on this. Well, anyway, we're gonna go whole ham on. Yeah, we're gonna go all out on this because it's starting at 20 rather than 40. So we're actually gonna. Well, that said, if it gets done before the race, it's kind of a whatever, isn't it? We may as well squeeze out a bit of performance. I mean, we could use reliability on other things, but it's not super crucial right now, is it? Not really. Not crucial. Okay, where do we want to funnel this kind of 1%? Maybe into the engine or the gearbox. It doesn't really matter. They both need to go up, don't they? Let's go gearbox, because that's quite a way down, really. Let's do this. Obviously, that'll be more than ready. I mean, we can, to be honest, we can actually just go back like this. It'll be fine. One day before the race will be more than enough. Right. Let us just remind ourselves. We have a test track for engines and telemetry center for gearbox and brakes. But, I mean, I suppose we just go around again in the same way, right? Unless we cannot... I suppose we can't get... Great. Can we? Hold on, then. Well, let's just... No. No. So, that feels like a bit of a waste, whereas if we go... brakes, for example, it's actually one of the shortest things, so this is good. We could... these are a bit kind of horrendous, but we'll take that one. And then now we can actually get a great level for the first time. And look at that, it's huge. Worse reliability, but that's fine. We'll just get it working after. Just checking we didn't want 2 of these instead of 1 of these, but we don't. Hang on. No, that is an extra thing. Okay. And that is the one we want, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, brilliant. So it does mean 309 peak. What are we on now with our brakes, out of interest? 269. So yeah, it's a nice little buff. What am I doing? This? No. Wait, am I on the right brakes? That one? Oh yeah, this one. Sorry. 269, then we're going to grab that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to build that up. That's interesting. Hang on. 8 days before the race. Can we get these going? 8 days before the race, so it's kind of only 13-ish days. I don't know. I'll tell you what, we're going to stick with the engine, and we'll just not use those brakes in the next race, I think. I think we'll hold off. We won't rush. And we need to get this performance up. We need to get this engine usable, definitely. But then, once we've got this, I mean, I'm half tempted to then switch back to 10 and 10. Split the staff, because then we've actually got a built part in both cars, you know. I mean, it's hard. It's definitely hard to allocate. We could really do the next level of the factory for just more staff, but it's so expensive. It takes so long. Right. Okay, well, we've made our decision. Let's move on. Got another race day for other people. Best of luck to them. They're in Guildford. Okay, scouting. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yow. Garuda Racing. Garuda Racing. Okay. Asia Pacific Cup, which is the league we really want to strive to get into. Oh, there's a vote, is there? Did I miss what that was about? So we are above our target of 8th, thanks to that amazing points haul. Oh, we can put forward a vote. I don't want to this season. Money is going to get a little bit tight, so I don't want to. We don't want to do that right now. Okay, so the car hasn't quite finished. How are we getting on? 60%? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep trucking, I think. We'll just keep trucking. Because, I mean, we could have gone ham and then maybe got the brakes ready. But then, you know, we're not getting any performance increases during that time on our existing parts. And there becomes a point where, you know, diminishing returns on just throwing out parts constantly. So we're going to leave this in. This set of brakes is not going to be ready for this weekend. Well, this race weekend. I will. Yeah, no, definitely not. So we'll leave it. Ah! I'm not building anything. Ah! 40% chance of rain. Can't believe it. Right. We were working on that gear. What was the other thing we had? Oh, it's these three, isn't it? It is. I'm sure it is. Well, let's double check. Test track. So yeah, engine. It's definitely a better way of doing this. Engine, gearbox, and brakes. Yeah, yeah. Those are the three where we've got the building to get the next step up. I know this says knowledge available, great, but we can't build it. So yeah, maybe we go and oh, it's 1 million though. Are we going to be okay? I think so. How many races left? I mean, obviously we got a bit of a discount last race. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 races. Yeah, excuse me. It should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. I'm sure we'll get some money from sponsors as well. Let's get to work on a better gearbox. Oh, this is kind of crap though. In fact, this is very crap, isn't it? This is the only one I can take. It only buffs. Granted, it's a big buff, but it only buffs on wets. That's terrible. That's not good. That ain't good. Do I even want to do that? Do I want to just go build another engine? Could do something like that. Hang on then. Well, let's pretend we were just going to do... $315 max. We could have 340 max. But this one's got fuel efficiency improved. I might just go big max though. Let's do this. Let's just get a max 340 engine. We're going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also going to put this engine in, which will become our backup engine. I'm going to give that a bit more oomph in terms of the power and get that closer to cap, I think. I mean, the problem is that none of them are that close to cap, are they? But you need reliability. We just need more staff, I suppose. That's the limiting factor. There's not that much we can do about it. We just need that factory upgrade. Oh, nice. We're being congratulated on getting our marketability where it is. 81%. Remember what it was at the start? We have come a long way. Well, we just won our first race and got our first podium and nearly got both cars on the podium. So we have come a heck of a long way. A heckin' long way. Okay. Gerard is thinking about bailing on Firebird, it seems. How are we doing then? 93, great stuff. So let's stop doing that. So we need to start work on this. 22 days after the race. Well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, let's go 10 and 10, just at least for the moment, and then we'll discover where we're at afterwards. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's race weekend. Nothing should improve anyway. Okay, we can't use the brakes. We can just use the engine. So we need to get rid of Mizu's engine, even though, well, Key won, so technically Key should have the better car, but hey, it is what it is. See, Mizu just has such bad overtaking. Maybe we should give it back to Key. Do we think she's earned it? She looks so much better, but in terms of star rating, she's worse. How is that? It obviously values consistency a lot and stuff. I can't. Well, I tell you why she's not going to get it, because she might crash. You know, Mizu has earned our trust. So anyway, you're going to go ahead and get that engine, which I mean, it's still a bonus. You know, you're getting a better car, and I think that's it then, isn't it? Yeah. So it's only the engine we're actually swapping out because we just shoved a bunch of parts in time last time. So Right, 7th or above will do. Part fitting is done. Let's go, shall we? Let's go to Munich. Hopefully, have 2 cars actually finish the race this time. Please. Please, Key. Please. Don't crash. I beg you. Wasn't it here that she crashed? I seem to remember. I was already focused on the home straight and Key had just gone ramming off into this wall. Anyway, practice. 25 laps, I think. I'm pretty confident. I'm not going to go and check. So how does that look for tyres? Well, you're not going to have that much fuel, so I feel like we should get the soft bonuses, right? I think we'll do that. Rightly or wrongly. At least we'll probably get a better race line from practice from doing this, wouldn't you have thought? Because we'll be faster in practice. Interesting that it's putting me on medium, so I may well start the race on mediums. We'll see, but we're just gonna do practice like this anyway, and we will see how we get on. Let's get it on. Actually, no, don't do the tires. Just do the engine mode. Yes, my sound effects are necessary. New DLC pack for the game with my my sound effects. Ooh, not bad. Well, better than not bad. Yeah, 91. So we just need to dial back the handling a couple of ticks, dial back the downforce a bit. Speed balance, that's probably close enough, right? We can give it a tick. Let's try that. We'll come back in, though. Ooh, not so good over here. Not so good over here at all. Okay. The downforce is way off. Handling is okay. The speed balance needs quite a bit, though. Somewhere there. I mean, this is reasonable. Let's give that a go. Okay. Pick you on orange engine mode. Bring in. Bring in. Really zoom out. Sabado goes fastest. There's quite a few people on mediums. So I'm probably missing something. Also, wow. Triple excellent. 99%. Off you go. I did put the stint, didn't I? Yep. Off you go. And the same here. It might not be 99. But it is. 99%, guys. Holy crap. Alright. Okay. Okay. Get out there, then. Let's see what we can do here. We should be able to get level 2, right? Right? Yeah, 99% setup. Wowza. Level 1 unlocked. You got about 4.5 minutes to creep up to level 2, plus finishing the lap you're on at the time. Mizu's looking relatively fast. That's not surprising. She has the better car, and a lot of these people are on medium tyres, so it's not really a true reflection. But yeah, the fact that a lot of people are on mediums, it's got me thinking we may well end up being on mediums as well. We'll see. It's all about the fuel compared to tyre burn ratio. Are we not going to get this? Because unfortunately... Are we going to make it across the finish line? Yes. Just. Oh dear. Where's Key, though? Oh no, they're next to each other. Nice. We're going to scum out a bit more and we should get it. Just because of that extra lap at the end. Beautiful. Level 2. We just crossed the finish line at the perfect moment. We still only just scraped it. But, you know, not going to complain. Mizu 9th. Key 16th, even on the soft. So it shows you there's quite a difference in the car. I mean, I know the drivers are different as well. But, you know. Right, race day. That has pushed us back in the starting order, getting so many points. Not going to complain, though. Right. Give you those. I think you're pretty safe not to have the park condition fixes, hopefully. And let's see the fuel. Oh, it is 10 laps. Really? What do we think? Should we give them alternating strats? Should we give... Well, it makes... I think we might. Mizu probably start on the softies, though. On the old softies. And maybe Key, even though she's further ahead, I might start her on the mediums. It depends, because really what I'm saying... Thing is, no, but she's got the buff on the softs as well. No, I think we don't. I think we... Maybe we'll change up their strats on the next tyre. But yeah, well, basically what I'm thinking is, obviously, because we're going to be running on red for a while, we're going to chunk through these tyres quicker than 10 laps. That's where I'm coming from. So maybe actually, yeah, we will actually change it up. Why not? Let's just see how it goes. It's not super important to us, is it? Let's just experiment. in our like, what is it? Is this season 3? This is season 3. We're like, oh, let's experiment. Should know by now. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Come on. Come on, guys. Here we go. We've got Key in 6th. Mizu in 10th. 5 lights. Away we go. Key with a good start. Mizu, okay, passable. Although she's falling back. She is falling back. Key on those mediums you would expect to struggle. And she is struggling a bit. But then Mizu's not doing well even on the softs. So, I don't know. It's up for debate. I noticed the tyres are not that warm. What is the temperature? It is cold. Only 13 degrees. Only 13 degrees. Cold, cold day. Okay, so we're down in 9th and 12th. Not amazing. Let's times 4 for a bit. We'll leave it on red. Engine conditions okay. Yep. Obviously, Mizu has a new engine this race. And she actually does pull off a move and overtake people, including Key. I really want to come off the accelerator a bit here. But, I think we might get punished for it. We're in such a nasty little pack. Maybe end of the second lap or something? You know? Well, after the home straight, we come up, but then look, we're still right in there. I mean, he is just downtown Strugsville, so maybe we should just come off that. I mean, she's only going to get 6 laps anyway, now that I've done that mind, unless I bring it down to yellow, which I could do. Yeah, you need to chill on the tyre at the very least. We can run her engine a bit harder, it's got a higher percentage. Here we're almost conceding, in the sense that we're just pulling it back. Going for a bit of a last longer plan. 7 laps. I think she could get 7 laps out, don't you? Because then I could actually just pull this back on yellow. Okay. Mizu's still fighting. Tyre's getting hot though. Let's go probably 5 laps like this. I might even bring her down and try and go 7. Keep an eye on that tyre temp. Yeah, the math doesn't work out perfectly, but it doesn't need to. Let's just see how she goes. So far, we're not having an amazing race. Then we didn't expect it in this condition, though. In the weather conditions, I should say. Doing okay. He is struggling, but to be fair, I've put her on a slower tyre, so I'm changing their strategies around. Tyre temps are okay now. So Mizu could actually go red a bit, to be fair. She's only going to do 4 laps. Whereas Key's going to do 5, so maybe he has a bit extra fuel there. I better check that. Mizu. Oh, it's close. Trying to squeeze up the inside. That tyre is getting a bit warm. Just pull back. Okay, let's check. 3 laps. We could probably, rather than shred the engine, I think we'll just come back to orange, do 3 laps. I have a little bit left over, not a lot. The tyre's okay. You're going to do 4 laps. You can actually do 2 of them on orange, so you probably ought to crack on now. Yeah, okay. So they are going to be split by 1 lap, so potentially I've not really gained a lot out of the medium tyre at all. Luckily, she's not fallen really far back from the pack, but it has affected track position, I would say. Okay, let's go times 4. I'm even times 12, to be honest. We're not going to change much here. It's interesting how the pack is still so clumped. Apart from the few front runners, and Sabato's disappeared. He's gone. Mizu. 2 more laps. Yep, all good. You're going to do 3 more. Oh, to be fair, I mean, you are getting an extra lap out of these tyres, but only 1 lap. Kinda. Okay. Struggling a bit right now. Struggling quite a bit, actually, down to 11th. Okay, so we're going to pit this lap for you. You're going to go 2 more laps. Now, you can do 1 on orange. I'm not sure there's a lot of point, though. I mean, there is, but, you know. Maybe we'll leave it till the next lap. So, Mizu's going to pit. What do we want to do here? There's 18 laps remaining, okay? And we can only have 10 laps. So, yeah, we've got to do 2 more stops. So, we'll do this stop. We may as well be on softs, right? There's not really much point in going on mediums, I think. I mean, we'll reassess. We may have to do the last stint on medium. We'll see. But I think that's what we'll do. We'll fuel up. We'll grab some fresh soft tyres for Mizu. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay. So you can actually push those tyres a bit now. Although, actually, don't get them in the lower band before you have to. You're going to go 2 more laps. So I think you can go on high now. Just to give you a bit of oomph. I want Mizu to push her tyres when she comes out. Okay, in she goes. He goes around for another lap. Let's check fuel. Yeah, you'll be alright. Do it on orange. And you can push the tyre as well. And then we'll definitely put her on soft. Okay, refueling. It's a lot of fuel to put in, you know. Not ideal. Just going to have to get a jog on here. Okay, now we will pick Key, and we will actually go to soft. Don't forget, obviously, Key's also not had that 10% bonus. Ooh, are we just going to squeeze in there? Is it a problem if we don't? It is a little bit of a problem. We do need to get the 9 laps. Tell you what, we'll do that. So we're on soft, yeah, the fuel. We'll do that, but then we'll just bring her down to orange, and that should just yellow, sorry, and that should mean that she definitely gets the fuel roundup. Right, Mizu, how you doing? Not super well at the moment. Let's see. Key's going into the pit lane. Let's see how quickly you get round. It is a long pit stop. There's a lot of fuel. Not Mizu. Shen's in there. Key. So it's similarly positioned. A lot of people have gone on to medium, so we do need to get a jog on here. I'm not sure it's worth going on orange tyres, you know. I think we kind of keep them on yellow. Push the engine, not the tyres. That's my thinking. They're already a faster tyre. Could be wrong, but let's see how the tyres hold up like this. Okay, we may as well times 12. We'll see. Tell you what, we'll check. She's just gone past on 81%. Similar position. Yeah, so she's losing kind of 8-ish% per lap. So that's fine. That'll be alright. That's timing out quite well, actually. So I'm okay with that. I think maybe we'll leave it on yellow. We'll keep an eye. If the temperature drops, we'll probably go a bit more aggressive. But for now, I'm quite happy for you just to drive. Sector-wise, we're not really Oh, Key's put in a good time, but then she was on the mediums before. So no wonder she's improved. And we're not in the pack anymore. Saying that, she drops a place. Oh, no, she regains. Perhaps closer to the end of the stint, we might go harder on the tyres. I don't think it's a good idea yet. Let's check that fuel. Yeah, 4 laps. Magic. And then you're going to do 5 laps. Magic. So that's all good. We can leave it on orange. We don't have to worry about that. So it's really just a question of tyres. Whether we think we can... Whoops, sorry. Whether we can get a bit more out of the tyre. Thing is, I don't really want it below 30%, you know, really. So I'm not sure it really gets us much. That said, we're not getting a lot of speed right now, are we? But we get punished more heavily than the people on mediums when we go into that lower band of performance. So we don't really want to go down there. It's a tough one. I mean, we're about where we expect to be in terms of the race, so it's not really a biggie at the moment. Mechanical problem. Thought it was us for a moment. You're not... No, it's another lap. You've been overtaken, but you've got mechanical issues, so... You see, because we're creeping down here 30%. So it is about time for some new tyres anyway. And we have done the right... We've pretty much... On yellow, we've got the tyres to about where we want them to be. In terms of performance, you know, going to the end. So I think we're on a good... Well, at least a reasonable strat there. So anyway, let's pit. We don't need to go mediums. 8 laps remaining. We're going to stick in 9 laps if we can. Parts are okay. I mean, we can have a second off and put 8 laps in, but nah, we're going to do it on orange. Maybe it's not worth it. The thing that scares me here is what if it doesn't round up for whatever reason. It always does, and this prediction is always correct. I wonder if it's worth having the lighter car and just running on yellow. I don't think so. I don't think so. You think so? Maybe we'll try it with Key. We'll put Mizu on the normal strat. Okay, so that's fine. Do that. Hopefully it'll round up. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, we can put you on yellow now just to make sure it rounds up. And we'll put Key on maybe a less fuel strat for a faster pit stop and a lighter car. It's going to be a bit interesting. That's what I'm thinking. Let's stick you on yellow for when you come out. Alright, so Mizu goes in, along with the guy with mechanical issues. Just wait for her to get her pit complete. But our pace is not really good anyway on orange. I mean, is it going to be worse on yellow? Maybe. Okay, so you've got excess fuel to be expected. You're going to stick on yellow on the tyre. We can always push it at the end if need be. So there's going to be 7 laps remaining. So you know what? I'm going to put 7 laps in. And we're just going to go on yellow. See what we can get away with. Just as a test. So yeah, we go. It's a bit scary. I'll have to remember to change the engine mode when we get there. So let's do that now before we forget. Let's speed up time and get there. I know you worn your tyres. Don't worry. We're nearly there. All right. Let's put you on yellow. Now. Blah, blah, blah. It's forcing my time slow. Very irritating. Is she going to get out ahead of Mizu? No. But we'll see how she goes. She's got a lighter car. Less fuel in it. Let's see how we get on with these tyres. Right, let's speed up a few laps. There's nothing really to be done here. We have mathematically done our race as usual. You know that's how I roll. Under big pressure here from Gerard. And he has definitely got a faster car, so yeah, he eventually gets by. Yeah, looking good. 5 laps left. Tyres are okay. I think we're going to have to push them at some point. Maybe we should push them now. I don't really want them to be shredded at the end, though. There's still 5 laps. It's a little while. So, yeah. Oh, and Gerard's mechanical problems are rearing their head. Watch out for a safety car. I mean, I wonder if our cornering is worse because we're not doing these tyres aggressively. We're going to get past here. I'm not sure. It's difficult to say. There's how many laps now? If you're going on to 23, you've got 3 laps left. Yeah, which is correct. I think you've taken about 15% in 2 laps. So it's a bit risky. I mean, let's try it. You've got fresher tyres, so let's push. Let's push the tyres for a while. Fuel situation, we're good. We already know what we're doing there. How is Key doing sector-wise? Interesting. Well, both of them are setting good sectors at the minute. Let's keep an eye on it. Sector 2 should be ending here somewhere. Yeah. There's new personal best for Mizu. And for Key. Now, obviously, there's more rubber on the track, and they're driving lighter cars on soft tyres, but that's interesting. Oof, yeah, the rear wing is not doing too well. You'll be okay, though. We're nearly there. Yeah, I think we can push the tyres. We're okay. So, penultimate lap, then. Unfortunately, we are getting pushed big style here for Mizu. How is Key's quite a few places down? I'm not sure she's going to have a chance to catch anybody. We'll check the fuel on the start line for the last lap. We'll certainly drag anything we can out of the engine. You could almost go red, but not quite. It might be a case of me going red if you require it for the last kind of quarter of the track. Same with you. You can definitely go orange, though. I mean, it's almost red. In fact, we'll go red for the second half of the track lap for you. In fact, when you get to this next straight, we're going red. I mean, there's not much point, because you're not going to pass anybody, but we're going to do it anyway. So 16th is coming, so you better get going. Right, how are we doing? Let's give you overtake here. Let's make sure we try and keep 10th. We're not getting the sponsor objective, but points are important. We're micromanaging Mizu. Just to make sure. We don't want to run out of fuel. That'll be terrible. Okay, going to overtake. Alright, marvellous. 10th. Decent. He is going to run out of fuel at the end here. Let's just make sure we coast over the line. Lovely. 4.01. Okay. 15th, not amazing. 10th, pretty good. Pretty good. We didn't really expect any more than that. Reasonably happy. Reasonably happy. We should be okay. I mean, really, the point is we need to keep above our team's objective. And I think we're reasonably okay there. Reasonably. We should be fine. I'm not even going to count it. We'll just go to the... Check the scrutineering. Any illegal beagles? We do have an illegal beagle. Doesn't help us, though. Doesn't help us one jot. Yeah. Okie doke. So 8th overall, meaning Silver Racing has got quite a few points today, haven't they? And they've jumped us, which is a bit cheeky, but we're still within reach of both of them. It's bloody close. Career tips for Pango Duck. 1. Retire. 2. Retire. 3. Admit that Garuda Racing are the best, then retire. Okay. Twitter, eh? Okay, bro. I know we're not doing the most amazing job, okay, but I'd like to see you run a team. Braking, we are really getting there with Mizu. Wonderful braking skill here. Okay. Oh no, we came 7th overall today. But obviously, Silver became a bit higher, but that's fine. I mean, the happiness is maxed out anyway. Have we requested money yet? Because we really should. I should have done it last race, if we haven't. Can't remember if we've done it this season. No, we didn't. Let's do it. And then we will try to rebuild that happiness. Scouting, yeah, fine. Pit crew, what's the deal? Why? Oh, 2 new ones. Ooh. See, we're getting better people, but bad stamina. I mean, this looks so exciting, and then you see... I mean, the fixing is okay. So maybe we'll leave this one here. 15 and 8 is good, I suppose. I don't know what I'm talking about. But for today's race, we didn't get a mistake on the front jack, by the way, so that worked out. Wait, let's do the wheels first. 10 and 11. What? Oh, I can't see. What are you on? 83. That's okay. 81. 72. 10 and 9. Or 9. Let's get 9 and 11 in there. Rear jack's okay. So the front jack, we'll just go ahead and take that one. Marvellous. Done. Done, done, done. Interview, certainly. After her win today, wondering if you had any thoughts on Vanana. Oh, I'm so bored of these questions. No, I'm very happy with our crew, 2 current drivers. There you go. Take the morale boost that you don't need. You absolutely don't need. Right, that's going to do it then. So, let's get this car fixed, ready for next episode. We're going to Guildford, where apparently it's not going to rain, which is a bit odd. Normally you would have rain. But yeah, no rain apparently. 23 laps. Softer compounds in general. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can... One more race of this. Let's try. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but let's bloody well try and get 7th or above, because that would be really nice. And I mean, I'm a bit worried. Well, not worried. I'm sure we'll get 8th, but I really want to start pushing higher. We need to push higher. I mean, it's our 3rd season. In our 4th season, we really need to be up here somewhere, don't we? Let's be honest. I know we started with nothing. Like, we started with just bugger all, but we need to get up there. We really do. Anyway, that is going to do me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a marvellous day, have a marvellous week, have a marvellous life. And I will see you for Guildford.